ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, your boy Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Today I want to take a look at this. This is a Macintosh 128 kilobyte unit, and I haven't even managed to turn it on yet, of course. Look at this stuff. Look at the shape it's in. It looks like it's been kept in a barn or a garage. In situations like this, I would expect to find a lot of issues with smell and a lot of, well, the animal droppings. I found one or two little mouse turds on the top, and unfortunately found some teething back here, and that could even be from a squirrel. But that's about it. That's about it. I'm not even sure. So this is the disk drive, of course, keyboard, the main unit. The disk drive is having some issues with, well, as you can see there. I'm not even sure if that makes it worth doing anything with. But man, I look at online on eBay, and the price for this thing makes it look like it's definitely worth doing something with. But of course, I'm going to be doing something with it just because I like old tech. This is crazy. This has been sent my way in order to liquidate. And before I do that, I want to have a good long look at her, because it's not often that I get hardware this beautiful coming through here. Old Macintosh. So it looks like there's supposed to be a battery in here. Battery, oh my goodness, geez. I even have the filter, whatever you want to call that, on there. That is interesting. So I took the battery out, so the battery did not leak. Everything actually looks pretty good. We got, I guess we plugged the mouse in there. I wonder if that's the internet. If that's for, that's probably the keyboard and copier. Telephone. No, that's be for the modem, and that'll be for the music. That'll be for the music. Man, the locks on these things are interesting. Those are huge. I wonder if anyone actually uses those locks anymore. So this is serial, right? I wonder if you actually have to put the mouse in there and the printer in there and the modem in there. I guess that would make it easier to program for, easier to do things with. And now I have to try to find out how to open that. Looks like a Torx. Geez, Macintosh used Torx back in, when was this? This has got to be around 82. I'm thinking around 82. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm going to find out, though. But take a look at the top. You can see it's pretty much the nastiest. I've actually gone over the top and over the side because my daughter actually put permanent marker on the side, and I had to get that off before it settled in. But, oh yeah, check out this mess, too. Very nice. Very nice. So I only have so much time to put into this thing, but let's see what we can do with her. All right, man, this thing is not easy to get into. I needed to get two security Torx out of the bottom. Not security, sorry. Standard Torx out of the bottom. And unfortunately, I don't have it labeled what kind of Torx it is. But, man, it's really difficult to get the ones up at the top. Let's take her apart and see what the motherboard says. And after a lot of gentle prying, we can take a look, see what we got on the inside. Okay, so not as bad as I was thinking. We got the motherboard down here, got some rust, got some corrosion definitely going on. Oh, I don't like the looks of the corrosion we got up around here, though. Definitely looks like it's been, seen better days. Now there's a particular capacitor. There it is. There it is. I believe it's either that one or that one. Well, it doesn't look like the capacitor I was hearing about. There's supposed to be a paper capacitor that'll explode on its own, even if it's not plugged in. So we're gonna have to give this thing the, sorry, I'm just really curious looking at this thing. I've never opened one of these things before. Very cool, but yeah, we definitely got some corrosion up here. Not exactly sure what that's going to have been from, but I have a feeling that this thing's not going to turn on no matter what I do. Alright, so there's not a whole lot I can do on this system other than clean it up a little bit before I plug it in. And yeah, let me clean this sucker up and we'll give her the smoke test. Man, that's pretty awesome. Check this out. You can see the signatures of everyone I assume is involved in the project next to that dead fly and behind it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyways, taking a look at the board. Looks like we got a giant daughter board on this thing. I'm gonna guess right now. I'm trying to do some more research, but I'm gonna guess that someone has manually updated this to a 512. And that explains why there was one fewer screws on this board that I had to remove. But yeah, so what I thought was rust looks like it's actually flux, and it looks like someone actually did a really good job of going over that and soldering it one at a time. I can't even tell you how much respect I have for somebody who has the time and the energy. One sec. Who has the time and the energy to drop balls like that. Oh, look at this one. This one looks like it was done differently than that one. But yeah, I'm starting to think that's not rust, it's just flux. Alright ladies, let's move on to the software. So, let's take a look. Zork 3 for the Apple II. 48k Spectre disc. That's right. This seems to be the original Zork number 3, and back in the day this was a really big game, especially to Apple and DOS enthusiasts. It's a whole generation that absolutely passed me by, and it's almost a little bit heartbreaking. So in here you can see things even sealed. Like I can take this part off, but the Sealy seal, and it's in good condition too. It's one thing to have an old thing, it's another thing to have an old thing in good condition, right? So check that out. Ooh, oh. Next up, the Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar. I wonder if these things even shipped with poly baggage or whatever you call it. I almost don't even want to take all of this stuff out because it just seems so beautifully natural here. Ultima 4, the Quest of the Avatar. Ooh, the history. Man, they need to do this more often. Big boxes, interesting stuff on the inside to get you into it. We have all of the oh good, we do have the games. We have all of the adventures as soon as you turn the systems on, but there's just something you don't get when you can't hold something in your hands and see something made by hand, perhaps. Ooh, hello. It's getting kind of dark. I guess this is to help you with your imagination. So the thing about, I'm not sure about this game, but I know Zork. I know, oh man, this stuff is just so awesome. Look at this. Anyways, Zork is a text-based adventure game. Ultima Online is still something going on. But holy crud, I guess Ultima was before Ultima Online, and that's what this is. Today I learned, or at least I'm learning. If I'm wrong about that, please point it out to me. I like being corrected. It all comes down to Zork. Seriously, just a word text-based. They don't even have anything to show you other than the stuff you get inside the box, which is hilarious. Man, we've come so far, and this is awesome. Apple 64k, the Commissioner Robson. So of course this came with my Apple 128k unit. Oh, look at that. I love that stuff. That's just the best. When they actually give you physical, ooh, in color too. Very nice. Very nice. Oh man, I'm in love with this stuff. I don't even know anything about it, but just the fact that there's so much romance, so much intrigue going into this. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Man, with how much money we spend on video games, they could afford to give us some posters or something. The journal. I want to be real careful with this. Treat it with respect. Penguin Software. There's no, the graphics piece. Yeah, there's no way that could be the publishing house, right? Comprehend. Interactive novels. I just love this stuff. Just absolutely love this stuff. I want to make, I'm just going through here to make sure there's no little mouse anything in here, because it looks like the computer was taken very good care of, but the rest of it sadly was not. Or sorry, the computer was taken bad care of. Maybe I shouldn't say that, considering how old it is. But compared to the software, tax planner. Geez, that's interesting. Anyways, the computer wasn't in good condition, but this software seems to be. Seriously though, there's just stuff that almost seems to be local. Tax planner Apple II. 100, and man, I have to look up the difference between the Apple II and the Macintosh. That's just beauty. Beauty basics. I can guarantee you this individual has moved from here. But it's kind of neat stuff that if you own a store, I believe, they send you stuff. Computer Associates. IBM Personal. So there's no way, if that was IBM, then there's no way that that would even be for the Apple. The graphics department. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about this. Man, this is from back in the time when you really had to know your system. Bookends, reference management system. I wonder if anyone actually used this. I wonder if anyone actually cares. Seriously, if anyone actually cares about these secondary ones I'm pulling out now, let me know. Oh, now it's starting to smell like someone's garage a little bit. This is interesting. You see, you get the bugs chewing away at the sides. Image printer. I just don't really know. Runtime option. It's a program. Yeah, there's a 5.4 or 5.3, whatever in there. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Do not panic for the Apple II series. How many times has this happened to you? Oh, I can't count how many times this happened to me. Oh, that's a cool calculator. I would totally do a teardown on that. Oh, totally tear that down. Some beautiful stuff in here. Oh my goodness, it's sealed. Wow. Oh, I kind of feel bad that the top of it popped out. Another sealed one with a don't panic pin. That's perfect. Look at all this crazy stuff. Oh my God, guys, I'm geeking out here. I'm geeking out. That is so cool. That is so cool. Man, I really wish that I had an intelligent Apple fan that I could take this to and we could do all kinds of crazy. Okay, look at this pattern maker. Really? I love this. The Scarborough system. I wonder if this is totally local. Let's see if I can open this up. What do we got inside? Yeah, nothing too interesting. Just what you'd think. In an interesting case, though. In a very interesting case. Timeline, breakthrough, trial size. Honestly, I have no idea what this is. Maybe if I look at the back, it'll tell me, though. Ah, someone actually wrote in pen on there. Ah, my buddy George used to give me a hard time. He's like, no, don't write on your disc with a ballpoint pen. Timeline, unlimited number of... I love this stuff that's so old, I have no idea what's going on. The complete graphics system. Like, for stuff like this, I almost wonder why they even try. It's like with Windows, they just throw all this stuff in, I imagine. Feel free to correct me in the comments, by the way. If there's anything I'm missing, or anything you'd like to throw in, please do. I love this kind of stuff, and I have nobody around me who knows anything about Apple. Nobody knows anything. Jingle disc. Huh. IBM Apple II, flip disc. Okay. Oh man, there's something about the romance of this time. I mean, you could get this stuff unless you're a real Jedi and you really knew what you were doing. You really didn't know what you were doing. The graphics people. So this came from a collection. An individual who was getting older, and it was time for them to downsize. They had too many things. Those paint drawings. They had too many things, and they had to liquidate. And I am a local liquidator. At least the local liquidators know me. Just it's a free trip to Bermuda for 2. Sweet Jeebus. Oh, I had to. The drawing was September 30th, 1987. Wow, that's a long time ago. I am so old, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yuck. I'm not putting these things back in this box. Guess how many dead animals are down here? Actually, none. But still, there's no. Anyways, DB Master, the database manager. Very nice. Very nice. We got all of our database information here. It's interesting to see the 3-ring binders have rust on them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the smoke test. Whoa, I got a noise. And a screen. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, yes! Oh, yes, something! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, it's beautiful. I'm in love already. Alright, so now my only problem is that I need to find a startup disk. And I definitely don't have one. Well, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech. Best like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Always appreciate it. And thanks so much for joining me on this adventure. And if you see anything, if I missed anything, or if you even want to throw something in, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get right back to you. Anyways, take care of each other. Have a good one.